Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Headbanger's Closet. Tonight's episode is the conclusion of the I got kicked out of Walmart for Metallica story. So just a real quick rehash. Went to Walmart on Friday night, January 29th, to pick up the vinyl records that Metallica and Walmart kind of paired up. They released 6 records on colored vinyl, so I went to pick them up. They were not available in Canada or overseas, so I had the intention, if there was a bunch of extras, contacting friends and trying to help them out. So I get there and I pick up the 6 records, and I noticed there's a promotional item. I was like, that seems pretty cool. I'd love to have that in my collection. Huge Metallica fan. I'm a huge Metallica collector. I got a lot of collectibles. Some you can see behind me, some you can't. But I was like, I want to get this thing. So I wasn't going to steal it. I mean, I could have put it in the cart with the records, 6 of them, and then some other things I had purchased, and went to the self-checkout. It was like 10:30, quarter of 11 at night. Could have gunned him. Nobody would be none the wiser. But I did the right thing. I asked, and the first guy, if you watched the first video, and again, I'll put the link down below, guy was really old, and he had no idea what was going on. He was like, nah, I don't think you can take it. Asked somebody else that was younger. He's like, yeah, we'll give that to you. Let me just ask right quick. And they said no. And I was kind of bummed because I've done this before at record stores. They give it to you because they're just going to throw it away in a few weeks anyway. So anyhow, they said no, but I kind of was going back around that area of the records. And that's where some people commented, like, oh, you totally deserved it. You kept going back there. You look suspicious. Yeah, you might be right. But I was just trying to help some friends out. They were texting me by that time saying, hey, my store, like in Cleveland, didn't have puppets. My store in Sacramento didn't have lightning. Can you help me out? Some friends in Canada were like, can you pick me up the set and I'll pay you back? So I went back there and, like 2 or 3 times going back there, and I was trying to leave. I had paid already, went back again, and some security people come out, and they had asked me to leave. They had escorted me out, and it was kind of late at night. Like I said, by the time it was like 10:30, quarter of 11, and they watched me from the entrance of the store walk across pretty much an empty parking lot, and they didn't go back in the store until I got in my car. So I drove home, and I think I did a video that night or that weekend or whatever. But so the next day I was kind of ticked off still about the whole situation. I didn't feel right about it. I did the right thing by asking and not taking. But I was like, I'm not a bad dude. I don't steal shit. So some friends, later that night had like, oh, sorry I wasn't around, but I could use some of the records. So I drove to another Walmart, different store. I didn't want to go back to the same one just in case they remembered me. I was kind of a little paranoid about that. Went back to another store. It was a Saturday afternoon. It was slam-packed full of people at this Walmart, maybe about 40 minutes away. I was like, well, I'm going to get the records. I'm going to try to find that promotional item, and I'm going to just do my grocery shopping while I'm here. So go right to the record section, and right away I noticed they had a completely different display. The ones in my town, they were just in the record section, just displayed randomly, just put in wherever there's room. This thing had a full-on display. It was this big cardboard cutout, almost as tall as me, had multiple shelves, and there were the records in the shelves. And then this promotional item was on top. I was like, snag, put the records in the cart, put the promotional item, and right away I started feeling guilty and kind of got a little paranoid, but I didn't take it out. I went about my business. I was in the store maybe for 30 minutes shopping, got a bunch of stuff, and everything's in there. So I make my way to the self-checkout, and I'm really nervous, and the self-checkout line is super duper long. There's like 20 people, and as I get closer, I notice there's only 4 self-checkout kiosks and then an actual one manned by an employee. And I get closer and closer, maybe like 3, 4 people away, and I notice that the lady is having to go plug in her code because every couple of minutes, one of the 4 kiosks is like kind of breaking down. There's that red light where it's not working right or something. She's got a code. The people finish, do what they're doing, they check out and leave. And she says, next, go to number 3, go to 1, go to 4. And people are doing it, and I'm next in line, and I'm really nervous. And I notice checkout 1 and checkout 4, they're older ladies, they're paying. And I'm like, okay, I'm next. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to gun the thing with the little gun there, just boom, boom, boom. No one's going to know. I ain't got to even take the crap out the cart. Next thing I hear is, over here, honey, I'll take you. And I was like, shit, this ain't going to work. She's going to totally figure it out. So I was like, fuck, what am I going to do? I was like, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to be like, oh, I thought that was a record, and just let her put it behind her desk. So she keys in 2 items, and then she has to go again to help somebody who's kiosk broke down. Comes back and I can tell she's flustered, and I'm like, damn. I was like, I'm just gonna play stupid because I'm probably gonna get in trouble for this. And she's taking the stuff. I hand her the pile of records, and this thing is in the middle of them. It's about the size of a regular record, a 12-inch record, square with these two little things coming down that go into the cardboard display. Anyhow, she's scanning them in. She gets to the promotional item, and she looks at the front. Okay, no barcode, flips it over. No barcode, opens it up. No barcode. She goes, honey, this doesn't have any barcode. I was like, oh yeah, I took it off the rack with the other records. I'm like, I told her what I did. Don't think she got what I was kind of trying to say. But she goes, well, do you want it? I was like, well, yeah. She goes, okay, here you go. She hands it to me, scans the rest of my items, I pay, and leave. And I'm like, holy shit, that worked. I was like, I didn't steal it. I didn't lie. She gave it to me. I was like, okay. And then I was thinking, I felt bad a little bit. I was like, okay. She was really busy. She was really flustered about having to fix the damn kiosks. She just wanted to get me rung up and get me the hell out of there because there was a big line behind me, and she was just doing her job. I felt bad. I felt the whole drive home. I felt like an asshole. So many people commented on the first one that I was an asshole already for just wanting it in the first place. So yeah, maybe you're right. But I got home, and I've got the thing, and I'm pretty stoked about it. And honestly, it's not that like super special, but here it is. Cardboard cutout. There's all the different records you get, that come out with it. Just white in the middle, and there's the little teeth that kind of go on the display. Like I said, it's about the size of a record. So yeah, this is what I wanted, and I got it, and I'm pretty stoked. It's a pretty cool thing to add to my collection. I put a photo of it on Metallica Collectors Club group on Facebook. A couple people commented this would be worth more than the damn records because they were from friggin' Walmart. So maybe he's right, but whatever, I'm keeping it. So the whole reason I went there in the damn first place was to get the Metallica records that come out on colored vinyl. I already own all these records, and you've probably all seen them a number of times, so I'm not going to like go over them too long. But I just want to show you the colored ones in case you hadn't seen them. So Hardwired is a 2 LP set. Whoa, shit. 2 LP set for Hardwired, Black Album, and Justice. So pretty cool orange. I really like the orange. It's kind of like almost like an orange creamsicle color. Really cool. Black Album's all right. It's kind of a dark gray, smoky dark gray. See if you can kind of see yeah, you can kind of see that smokiness to it. Pretty cool. Justice is one of my favorite ones because they think they did a really good job. They did a pretty good job on all these, taking like the album cover colors and kind of like pairing it. But this is a pretty cool like lime green. I like that. Very light kind of key lime pie green Metallica logo, which is really, really cool. Let's get this back in here. So Master of Puppets is probably my least favorite one, just because it kind of, you can see it right here. It's kind of like a puke orange. The dark orange logo, Metallica logo, is kind of a little too dark. I wish they maybe would have, if they had lightened up the logo a little bit, it probably would have, popped a little bit more and looked a little bit better in my opinion, but whatever. They don't pay me to do that shit. So, my favorite one is the Ride the Lightning. Check out this blue. It's really, really sharp looking in my opinion. And again, it's kind of the smoky swirl. You can kind of see a little bit in there. The nice blue Metallica logo. Looks really, really good. Then the last one is Kill 'Em All. Kill 'Em All looks pretty cool too. It's kind of that again, smoky a little bit. You can kind of see right up top of my hand is some smoky, kind of blood red. And that real nice dark Metallica logo there. I love it. So, yeah, that's the records that came out. Metallica paired with Walmart for 6 records. I don't know whether they can do the other ones, but if they do, I'll probably go buy them and try to get another promotional item. So that's the story. I got the item I wanted. I don't really see that I got my revenge on Walmart. Maybe I kind of did. I know a lot of you guys hate Walmart. Couldn't stress that enough. The comments that you guys left on that first episode, a lot of people hate Walmart, and almost all of you wanted me to get the item. Some of you thought I was an asshole and wanted me to get fucked, so, you know, cool. I appreciate you guys commenting and telling me that too, but, yeah, a lot of you guys, based on the comments, will be stoked that I actually got it. So, hope you enjoyed this episode. I had fun telling you guys a story. Got lots more stories for you guys down the line, so, you know, stay tuned. Hit that like and subscribe if you hadn't already. Leave me a comment below. You know, tell me what you think about the whole thing, and any of the Metallica records. You guys get any of your own, and you know, love to chat with you guys in the comment section. Find me over on Instagram, headbangersclouds on Instagram. I really like, you know, conversing with you guys in the metal community on that as well. Posting photos of my collection, posting links to videos I'm doing, maybe a bunch of other shit. Post photos of shows I've been to and stuff like that. So, you know, check it out. I really like interacting with you guys on there. And stay tuned for the next episode. And as always, cheers, guys.